Hey everyone, I wanted to just put together a quick video explaining all of the packets that I left on your desks. Hopefully you've been able to make it to the school and take those home. And so before you start reading through it and trying to figure it out on your own, I just wanted to explain what's expected of you for work this week. So I'm just going to kind of go through each class one at a time. Both junior high and high school will be in this video. So high school, if you want to skip ahead to where I'm actually going over your assignments, that's totally fine. But I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. So with junior high, for Bible this week, it's pretty easy. I just want you to go ahead and read through both the book of Joel and the book of Amos. They're short. It shouldn't take very long. If you want to listen to an audio version, you are more than welcome to do that as well. That might be easier for some of you, and that's totally okay. But then I just want you to write just a couple of sentences kind of explaining what each book was about. So the different verses, the different chapters, I want you to just kind of explain what you read or what you listened to so that I know that you understood what each book was being written for. So very easy assignment, shouldn't take too long. You can probably do Joel on one day and then Amos on another day. That way you're not overwhelmed. And that'll be this week. Next week we'll start actually going back to the Route 66 notes. I'll be able to record your notes on this, and so you'll be able to write them as you go through each video, which I'll post on the YouTube channel. But we'll worry about that next week, and I'll explain it as I'm doing it. But that's it for Bible. And then for history, I'm actually going to knock that down. Originally, I had given out 2 weeks worth of material. I'm only going to have you do chapter 24 this week, so I really hope you're watching this video. Otherwise, you're going to do twice as much work as you need to. But go ahead and hold on to both packets. Just read chapter 24, but I gave you a packet for both chapter 24 and chapter 25. You only need to do the one for chapter 24 this week, okay? I'll give you chapter 25 next week. If you're an overachiever and you get it done, awesome. I guess you just won't have to do it next week, but chapter 25 is what will be expected of you for next week. So only do 24. Let me know if you have any questions. I would actually ask if you can send me either your email address or your parents' email address. Mine is right here, ceschmutzler@gmail.com. That way, if I ever need to send you a video or correspond with you directly, I can do that. I don't have email addresses for probably any of you. High school, that goes for you as well. I'll mention that when I get to the high school section. But I need a way to contact you directly if you would. So go ahead and email me there. Junior high, that's it as far as what you had. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to high school. High school, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, your classes are pretty similar, except that 9th and 10th will also have history. And so we'll go over that when we get there as well. In case high school is just now tuning in because you skipped ahead, which is fine, look at my email address right here, ceschmutzler@gmail.com. I do need you to email me or to text me your email address or your parents' email address because I need a way to contact you directly about updates on assignments or if you have any questions or if I need to send you a link to a video or something. I want to be able to correspond with you directly rather than just by faith believe that you're actually watching this YouTube video, which you should be doing. So for Bible, this week's going to look a little bit different than next week. For Bible this week, I want you to just continue reading through 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles. You should have been doing that through this semester anyway, so hopefully you don't have very much left. But it's pretty relaxed. Just kind of read at your pace. Make sure it's done by the end of semester. And then this week, I want you to write a one-page summary on what you've learned so far this semester regarding the history of Israel. Obviously, we've been studying the history of Israel. We've gone over a lot of different stories from Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, the judges leaving Egypt, Moses, all of that. I want you to just incorporate some of the highlights from the history of Israel into a one-page summary. So you have a lot of experience writing the 5-paragraph papers. I suggest doing something similar for this summary. I'm not going to be quite so hard on the grammar and the English. I just want good material, okay? So make sure that you're including some highlights of the history of Israel, and that'll be due this coming Friday. For English, for all of you, I went ahead and gave you out those 2 lists of spelling words. I want you to write out both lists a total of 10 times. Obviously, it's going to be a little more difficult having a spelling test this week, and so I'm probably just going to try and treat it more like a vocab going forward, have you write them out, have you write a definition. But for this week, I just want you to copy out both lists 10 times, and I suggest that you say the letters out loud while you're writing it. It'll help cement it more in your mind. And then I also want you to continue working with your groups to complete your paper on vaccinations. I still want that project completed. I can extend the deadline a little bit to maybe the second week of April, but I want to make sure it gets done. So if you don't have contact information for everyone in your group, try and get that. If for some reason you can't, let me know. I'll try and get it for you. But you all still need to be working on that and get that turned in. So continue working there. For 11th and 12th, that's it. You only have those 2 classes with me. But for 9th and 10th grade, you also have history. You'll need to go through both lessons 27 and 28, or chapters 27 and 28 rather, and then complete all 4 lessons for both chapters. So just read them through, fill out the questions, and then the chapter quiz as well. This is pretty standard. Obviously, it's no different than anything you've done in class before. If you have questions, again, please reach out to me. You have my cell phone number. You have my email address. I am here to help in any way that I can. So if you're struggling or you're not understanding a question or a concept, please don't guess. Please don't ask someone who doesn't know anything. Just reach out to me, and I will do my best to get back to you as quickly as possible to help you out, all right? I know that this whole system of school is going to be very different than any of us are used to. I know that there's going to be some bugs that we definitely need to iron out, get taken care of. It's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for everyone. That's to be expected. That's fine. All I ask is that you all work with me. I'm more than happy to work with you, and I'm sure together we can make sure the rest of the semester is good, that you learn your material, and that you are able to complete each course on time. All right. Looking forward to the rest of the semester. And again, let me know if you have any questions.